to Shipwrecked. I'm Chris Schneider, one of the owners. Come with me. So Shipwrecked started as a miniature golf course down here in Red Hook, Brooklyn. About 5 years ago, we just celebrated our 5th anniversary. And as every year progresses, we add more and more things. So now we have mini escape rooms, and these escape rooms are our temple escape. And you can do as many rooms as you can get through in that hour. So if you've ever wanted to be Indiana Jones, this is the place for you. But you can take a look in here. This is our space-themed escape room. The escape room is a room which you're locked inside. We can't really lock you inside because that would not be very good for you. You always have a way out by pushing buttons that say push to exit. But once you're in the room, your team has different puzzles that you have to figure out what they are and figure out how to do different tasks to move yourself along through the room. And then at the end, if you complete all the tasks in time, then you will have the end and be able to exit. Now this is our haunted house. It's called Haunted. Creepy widow haunts the halls of this one, and your task is to get out before she makes you her suitor, as her groom left her on her wedding day. Now I'm going to take you upstairs to the second floor to the mini golf. So now we've reached the second floor. This is where it all began, and this is Shipwrecked Miniature Golf. Welcome aboard. Right this way. So Shipwrecked started as an idea between my best friend and myself, and we were both in the theater world working on Broadway, and we wanted to marry our love of theater with our love of miniature golf, which we developed growing up in the Midwest, and that's where Shipwrecked came from. So in order to do that, you could get a bag of tokens, and the tokens operate shows and special effects throughout the course. This is the first one. So you take one of the gold doubloons, put it into the token acceptor.
Oh, hey! Sorry about that, I was just trying to take a selfie, but turns out ghosts don't really photograph all that well. That's right, I'm a ghost. It's not all bad though. I can do some great things. Watch.
Shipwrecked is an indoor miniature golf course and has 4 themed areas with scenery, lighting, and sound throughout. This first area is our underwater section, where you feel like you're playing your first set of holes under the sea where you're shipwrecked. So this is our second section. This is our Skullcano Island, and this is Welcome to the Jungle here. Number 5 is our hardest, most difficult hole. It's our water feature. And if you look around, we have hidden some little special things for you. If you look up in the palm tree here, there's butterflies that flap their wings. And then over here at Skullcano, before you enter our cave section, there's also another place to put a token and bring the Skullcano to life. Our third section of the miniature golf course is the caves area, and this is the hardest holes throughout the course. It's like different levels and different things in your way. So come on in. So this is our explosion door. Once you put a token in here, you're gonna have some game show moment here.
Well, that's better. Welcome to Name That Boom, where one wrong guess can ruin your entire day.
Okay, so after you make it through the explosion door, you are obviously going to be rewarded with your treasure. And what better treasure is there than all of Brooklyn glittered and sparkling? This is the last room. You end up in the treasure room, which we've modeled after our favorite borough, of course, Brooklyn. And everything is in golds and oranges and very bright compared to the rest of the course. And this is also our most Instagrammed and TikTok room. So if you need TikToks and Instagrams, this is the place to come. So this is one of our event rooms, and during COVID we had to turn it into a place where people could sit down and eat and drink. You used to be able to walk through the course and have a beer, wine, cider, but currently with the regulations that are in place, you do have to sit and eat something and have your drinks. So this room is where people do that. We have socially distanced spaced tables and chairs, and you can do that here or out on our outdoor terrace. Come with me, I'll show you the outdoor terrace. So we have a terrace that runs the entire length of the building here, and we have socially distanced picnic tables right now and umbrellas, so you can also come out here if you're 21 or over and enjoy your drinks and food, as well as a section down here. And if you do a party here for like an event or whatever, we can close that off to the rest of the terrace and make it a private area for you and your group. So if you want to come spend the day with us, you're going to come down to Red Hook. We're at Court Street, 621 Court Street on the second floor. You can get here by car. There's a lot of parking around the area. We also just got a city bike station right outside the building. And you can also take the F train to Smith and 9th Street or the G train to Smith and 9th Street. And then either walk over, which takes about 5 to 10 minutes, or you can also jump on the bus and come over, which drops you off just a block away from here. Wanted to marry the theater world and the creative world with miniature golf and make it something that you could participate in almost as if you were cosplaying or you were a character in a story. So we have a storyline that runs throughout, and you become part of that character. And throughout the course, there's places with special effects, there's fog, there's sound design. My best friend and co-owner of this place was a sound designer, so he came up with all of that. He's also very technical, so we incorporated lighting and magic as well. I used to be a magician when I was younger, so that has found its way into it. But everything that we have here, we've created ourselves. We started out playing around with stuff with our Christmas light show, which we just did on my house, and incorporating computers and technology and figuring out how to make everything happen on cue. And we brought that into Shipwrecked, and we've brought pieces of that to every part of the course. So the wine-based liquors we have, because we have a beer, wine, and cider license, you can't sell regular liquor, but we do the wine-based liquors. And we have coconut rum, agave wine, which is like a tequila flavor, and you can add them to our new slushies, so you can make your own margaritas, you can add whatever flavor you want. We have vodka, regular rum, coconut rum, and the tequila.